With all of the talk about Charizard, Giratina, Miraidon, Iron Hands, Roaring Moon, Nathan Stratford surprised everybody with Arceus V-STAR with Regigigas V-STAR at San Antonio Regionals, the biggest regional tournament ever with over 2,000 players. They got top 64 with this build of Arceus with Regigigas. And now I've seen variations of this deck in the past, and I didn't put much stake into it, but top 64 at the biggest regionals ever, I think it's worth checking out. I'm Jed from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Nathan Stratford's Arceus and Regigigas deck. Before we get into this video, quickly wanted to let you know that I am fundraising for Extra Life. 100% of the proceeds go towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, a network of 170 hospitals taking care of thousands of kids every day. Thank you to everybody that's donated so far. We've raised $1,225 so far, and if you were in the first round of rewards, I have sent those in the mail, and hopefully you've gotten your rewards right now. But it's not too late. If you're watching this before the end of the year, you can still make a donation. I will put the link in the description. Hit this donate button, pick one of the reward tiers. Of course, you don't have to pick one of the rewards if you don't want to, but if you do, you can get prints of my spray paint art, including the ones pictured here. So again, it's not too late to make a donation towards a wonderful cause, and you can get prints of my spray paint art signed, and I'll even include a signed Pokemon card from me and a handwritten note on the back of one of the art pieces. Thank you so much for your consideration. Now let's get back to the video. Arceus V-STAR is a incredibly strong Pokemon, has been since the time of its release. It kind of has waffled in the current meta with so many instant KO options, but Nathan proving that Arceus still has merit in the current meta. 280 HP, weak to fighting, and we still don't see a lot of fighting in the current meta right now. Its Trinity Nova attack is solid, doing 200 damage or 180 damage if a double turbo is attached, while accelerating energy to your Pokemon V in any way you like. But the big deal here is Starbirth, where you get to pop that for your V-STAR power, grab any 2 cards of your choice, then shuffle your deck. Amazing for completing your setup and just rolling. And one of the big things here is that, yeah, we've got a 4-3 line of Arceus. Let's actually jump into the editor here. We've got a 4-3 line of Arceus, and Arceus in and of itself, just solid attacker as well. We also have the option to heal it with a Cheren's Care, get all that damage off the board. This is Lost Box's worst nightmare, a deck like Arceus V-STAR. So we've got the 4-3 line of Arceus. There's a lot of other Pokemon in here as well. Lots of tech in this list. We've got 1 copy of Spiritomb to shut off abilities on basic Pokemon V. This is going to help us in the Lugia matchup, in the Mew matchup, and a couple of others as well. Anything with Lumineon in it is going to get shut down. We've got 1 Skwovet, the Skwovet and Bibarel combo, amazing for drawing cards. Skwovet shuffles your hand into your deck, you draw 1 card, and then Bibarel helps you drop to 5. We've got the 1 Jirachi here, and now granted, your deck is already pretty okay against Lost Box, but in particular to protect some of your smaller support Pokemon, Stellar Veil is going to stop Sableye from being able to Lost Mine your bench. We have 1 copy of Mew EX here. Not really easy to power up. You're going to have to use some sort of combination of like a double turbo with a Raihan, and then maybe you can copy an attack. It's primarily here to draw cards, but you can attack with this from time to time, which is still pretty nice. We do have 1 copy of Zacian V, which theoretically you can attack with. However, it's mostly here for Roar of the Sword, where if you don't get that turn 1 attach with Arceus, which is so important for Arceus, oftentimes you can just lose as an Arceus deck if you don't get that turn 1 energy attachment. Here instead, you can get Zacian B on the bench, attach that energy, and you've got a better chance of rolling that way. We do have the Radiant Alakazam to move 20 damage from one Pokemon to another Pokemon. We do have, yeah, the Bibarel line we've talked about, and then the 1/1 Regigigas V and V-STAR. Regigigas has a whopping 300 HP, getting you out of range of something like a a Lost Impact. It's going to be harder for Charizard to knock out. You also get the benefits of Cheren's Care, being able to heal it that way. 230 damage on Giga Impact, assuming you have all basic energy and not double turbos, is really nice. You can't attack on the next turn. However, you're oftentimes going to combo that with jet energy, so that you'll attach it to something like a Skwovet and then retreat the Skwovet, and then you can attack again with the Regigigas, which is really nice. I think Regigigas is a little more of a situational attacker here. We only have a 1/1 line, and as you'll see in this video, it can be hard to find the Regigigas sometimes, but if you're running your general Arceus game plan with Cheren's Cares, that oftentimes is still enough. For trainer cards, we've got 4 copies of Boss's Orders. Now, 4 copies it's a lot, but it is also the same amount. I think Andre Scubal's Arceus winning deck at Worlds also had 4 Boss's Orders. I'm not going to complain. The more Boss's Orders you can have in the deck, the better. 2 copies of Lost Vacuum to get rid of any sort of stadiums. You really don't want to see Path at the beginning of the game, but at the same time, we're starting to see more capsules, Ancient Capsule, Future Capsule, Bravery Charm, to a certain extent, Luxurious Capes. We want to get rid of all those as well. So Lost Vacuum, really handy for that. 1 copy of Escape Rope just to switch out. Most of the time, you're going to be using this to get Arceus V-Star into the active when you pop Starbirth. But otherwise, there will be some times where Escape Rope is handy as well. 1 copy of Avery to force your opponent to drop their bench down to 3 Pokemon while also drawing 3 cards yourself. Really nice in the current meta because everything wants to run 5 Pokemon on their bench. We have 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basics down, 1 copy of Choice Belt to get plus 30 damage on opposing Pokemon V, 1 copy of Box of Disaster, where if your Pokemon V gets knocked out has full HP and gets knocked out, you do put 8 damage counters on that opposing Pokemon. So against something like a Roaring Moon, if they take a 1-shot on you and they hit you, Box of Disasters on there, you will return KO them in the process as well. So really nice tech here. 3 copies of Path to the Peak to stop our rule box Pokemon's abilities from working, and this is more going to hurt our opponent than it hurts us. We don't really have any besides Alakazam is here as well. I should have mentioned some other combos here. So Giga Impact does 230 damage. However, if you've got a Choice Belt on, you're attacking a Pokemon V, that's 260. And if your Arceus put damage or something put damage at another point in the game, you can move that damage with Alakazam. Very situational play here, but you can then hit the magic number of 280 to 1-hit KO most other V-Stars. Let's go back to the rest of the list here. 1 copy of Raihan, where if one of your Pokemon gets knocked out on the previous turn, you can Raihan to attach a basic energy from your discard pile onto one of your Pokemon, plus grab a card of your choice from your deck. Really nice inclusion here. Cheren's Care is here for healing. Now, it's technically healing, but you get to put one of your colorless Pokemon that has any damage counters on it, and all attach cards into your hand, which is really nice for creating like an Arceus loop where you heal off the Arceus, bring another Arceus V into the active, slap down your Arceus V-Star, and attack again. You could even use this to heal a Regigigas as well. Very nice. We've got 4 copies of Iono for hand disruption, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards and grab a Pokemon of your choice. And then for energy, we've got 2 copies of Jet Energy, lets us launch something from the bench into the active. Most of the time, we're going to be using this as a way of resetting Regigigas' attack. We do have 4 double turbo energies, which work on both Arceus and Regigigas, and we're running the Psychic Energy package for a couple of reasons. One of those is that Zacian can accelerate energy to Arceus with that Roar of the Sword. Also, we can attack with Radiant Alakazam, which is a very situational thing, but it is something that we actually do in this video. So really interesting deck here. I had a lot of fun playing this one. I will admit the Regigigas does not see a lot of action in this match, but I do think, or in this video, but we do get some good matches in that really stretch the limits of our decks and our opponents' decks as well. Let's get to these matches. Let's go make some stuff happen here. So we get Alakazam. This is actually pretty sick. I think we can get rid of the Box of Disaster at this point. And unfortunately, I think we also get rid of the Cheren's Care. We can probably get rid of the Avery. Yeah, we can get ourselves a better draw card afterwards, I think. Yeah, we can probably Iono on the following turn. So we want to escape. We could Bibarel as well. Okay, let's go and see how they play it out. We should get off to a good start here. And maybe not even need the Regigigas. I mean, let's see. This is the kind of what the heck? What the heck? Okay, I have no idea what this is. I don't know what this evolves into. All right, we're just gonna roll with it then. Okay. Let's go get our... I'm guessing this is the attacker, though. I still want... Okay. Let's go on Starbirth. And I need a rope. We need to switch. And then I kind of want to Iono here. And hopefully get multiple pieces. Right now, we're not going to be able to do enough stuff. So we'll probably knock out the Mew. Oh, the Flittle. What? Okay. And let's Iono. And hopefully we can get down a second attacker here. We get the Bibarel. We get the Skwovet. This is actually kind of a wombo combo here. Let's go and Nest Dash. Bring our hand all the way down to 1. All those cards going to the bottom of the deck. And let's grab another 4. And yes, we get the Regigigas. And you know what? Let's get a second Arceus here for good measure. And we'll Trinity Nova for 180. And I actually should have looked. Let's go and see if Regigigas V-Star is even in the deck. It doesn't look like Regigigas V-Star is in the deck. So, benching the Regigigas was bad. We're just going to go with the Arceus here. And hopefully we land it on the next turn. Or, yeah, oh, okay. No Regigigas V-Star for us. Damn it. Okay, was really hoping we could show off some Regigigas, and we're not going to get it here. And I don't know what they're attacking with here. Like, do they just not have an attacker until... Okay, they got one piece down. Yeah, do they just not have an attacker until the V-Union comes out? And maybe they have a way of getting those pieces really quickly. Okay, Super Rod. Yeah, throw those Mewtwo pieces back in. They've got 1 so far. Okay, they're going to get at least 2. All right. They still have no attacker here. Clairvoyant Sense onto what? The Jirachi? I guess, yeah, the Jirachi charge to... That could charge a Mewtwo V-Union later. Does Fog Crystal get... Yeah, what does Flittle even do in the meantime? Each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, and they're going to counter catcher what? The... Oh, that sucks. This does 50? Oh, man. We only had the 1 escape rope, so that actually slows us down quite a bit. Let's go and Iono here. And I will... Yeah, we can throw down Path to the Peak. And we can shuffle up our hand again. And just keep cycling through our hand until we can get some stuff here. Unfortunately, we can't even knock out this Mew. Benching the Regigigas was not a good move. Not a good move. I should have looked at my deck earlier. I had opportunities to look at my deck earlier. And I didn't. So we pay the consequences on that front. Angry Whack. 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. This Pokemon is now confused. That I don't like very much. And we have no real way of escaping. Uh-oh. They could get some V-Union pieces right here. I don't like that at all. Oof. Yeah, I don't know how serious of a deck this is, but yeah, this is an unfortunate state. If we hadn't benched the Regigigas, knowing that the V-Star is in here, we would be rolling. Well, they might have trapped like an Alakazam or something. It might actually be worth it. It does 20 damage to each card in your opponent's hand. It might actually be worth powering up the Alakazam. They're going to counter catcher again? Oh my goodness. Okay. So in a way, this might actually be better. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can jet energy up the Regigigas V, but I don't think I want to do that. For the time being, let's go and bring up Arceus. And let's go and let's get rid of Ultra Ball and Nest Ball, and we will grab ourselves the V-Star. Yep. And let's go shuffle these away. We're not going to need the Mew. We're not going to need the Alakazam right now. There's a double turbo. And yeah, we'll hold on to our hand for now. And we'll just swing. And yeah, we can attach a third energy to Regigigas here. And hopefully we can swing with Regigigas at some point in this match. Unfortunately, Mewtwo V Union can one-shot Regigigas. It does have an attack that does 300 damage. Okay, so we're probably not going to need the Spiritomb in this matchup. What does a Flittles even do? But right now, we're in a pretty good spot. All things considered. Yeah, we're just going to keep knocking out all these little Pokemon. And would really like a Regigigas right now. At this point, we can attack with... Oh, we can't attack with Alakazam. But we can escape with Alakazam. Worst case scenario, we have a retreat for all of these Pokemon. Okay, we get Iono'd, and that's fine. I still don't know what the heck this Flittle does or evolves into. I guess we will find out soon enough. If they're just going to use Jirachi and power up something, then we'll knock out that thing. This deck thankfully has, I think it's 4 boss. A lot of copies of Boss's Orders. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it in the slightest. Here we go. Okay, get rid of a Tulip and a Pokegear. And I think we're finally going to see what this deck is actually trying to do here. Espathra. There it is. There it is. Okay. It's the Espathra that, like, I think when you evolve into it, it can't be hit. Yeah, this is the... Let's see this. When you play this Pokemon from one of your Pokemon, you may prevent all damage and effects of your opponent's Pokemon done to this until the end of your next turn. So, yeah, that's the play, is that this is a wall. We can't hit this. Wow, 140 damage is in the discard pile. 140. That's actually quite a bit. We're gonna... And I can't hit this, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go, and I could Cheren's Care just to wall off. But I would rather take a prize right now. So let's go and knock out the Xatu. And we'll hold on to our hand. Let's actually draw up one. And actually, let's start powering up the Alakazam. If they try anything here. And we'll hold out for now. Okay. Please, Regigigas. Reggie, please, Jet Energy. No. Okay, in a worst case scenario, we could attack... how much damage is this? 20 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. We could use it to... We could Gust and take out the Xatu. Put up to 4. Uh-oh, here we go. They gonna pop off right now? Yeah, I don't want the V Union to get rolling here. That would be terrible. Yeah, they can knock this out and maybe... Oh, also they just gave it 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. Yeah, we're going to knock out... We are... And they're going to take 2 prizes, so we can knock them out with the... With the Alakazam. So Alakazam coming in clutch here. Do we knock out the Xatu or do we knock out the Espathra? Interesting question here. Because yeah, the Espathra is like a really crappy attacker at this point. Meanwhile, the Xatu is the energy acceleration of the deck. Let's go and take out the Xatu. Because yeah, this is just a crappy attacker at this point. Let's go and shuffle our hand down, draw 1, and draw some more. And we get a Raihan. Gucci Belt. May need that for later. Let's go and Mind Ruler for 180. And really hoping... Reggie, please. No! Oh, come on, man. Come on. Do we? I don't think we can get another Arceus down. We have like no more energy. Yeah, we've used all our energy, so this is it. Yeah, this Flittle only has 30 HP. Can they retreat? Yeah, stance is annoying. If they can retreat... Oh, this does have free retreat. So they can just come in, swing for 140, and then we're kind of stuck. Is the... That's a pain. That's a pain, especially since we don't have boss. Now, could we get another boss off of the... We've used 2 bosses so far. Let's go and thin our hand a little bit. Okay, we're going to get Iono'd, which actually helps. That gets us closer to a boss's orders. Okay, we get a Cheren's Care. Arceus doesn't matter at this point. So yeah, the idea is Gust around the Espathra and we should be fine. Man, this is a little more tense than I thought it would be. This is annoying, for sure. But thankfully, the Alakazam is going to skew the prize race here. And now they still need to get 4 hits in. Unfortunately, we need to get 2 hits in, and I can't hit either of these Pokemon right now. So, that's going to be a problem. Let's go and Nestash. Hopefully, we can get a boss here. Nope. Okay, actually, let's bench the Bidoof so we can draw 5 cards. Get ourselves even closer to a boss's orders. We don't get it. However, we can Iono here. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Do we bench the Arceus anyway? Because there's still like jet energies in here. No. I think we just pass. Hold on. Do we want to thin our hand? No. We'll just end our turn here. Okay, the shields are gone. The shields are gone for whatever that's worth at this point. And they will have trouble powering up a Mewtwo V Union if they ever get that in. Man, this is a lot more tense than I thought it was going to be. If they go in with this Espathra, then they can stall for time at least one more turn. which I think is the plan. Oh, we're gonna get Roxanne, which is actually okay. That's actually okay. Okay, they get another Natu down. They get this Espathra down. And yeah, I would just retreat if I were them. Hopefully one of these... There should... unless the... We know that one of these is Regigigas. Okay. Let's go and... Do we actually Cheren's Care here? No. There's no point in Cherening here. Because we can't... What we can do, though... Let's draw up. And I will get rid of Arceus Choice Belt. And we have... What do we have left? There's one copy of Boss. Okay. Okay. So... we want the Bibarel here. Let's go and get the Bibarel. This is going to come down to the wire, isn't it? Okay. I could heal. I really want the boss, though. I want the boss. Let's go and draw up. And we get one more kick at the can here. No, we don't get it. If we swing... We're not going to be able to swing with... Yeah, if we just lose the Arceus. Damn. If we go in with the Cheren's Care. Huh. I can't gust around. If we Cheren now, is that going to be worth it? I don't want to lose the Arceus. Okay, I'm Cherening. I was a panic Cheren. If we bring in the I think we can cough up Bibarel. But now we can't. We have to attack with Regigigas is the problem. Unless I can get a double turbo. How many double turbo energies do we have left? This is profoundly annoying. Holy cow. We still have 3 double turbo energies in the deck. And they are running out of cards. And they're bench locked right now. So 10 each damage on the Pokemon. This Pokemon is now confused. Yeah, this is annoying. Way more annoying than I thought it would be. Okay. At the very least, there is no more... We don't have to worry about them, like, walling me off. However, there is a theoretical possibility that they do get... At this point, is it worth benching these just to get them out? No. Let's go Skwovet. Bottom of the deck you go. Okay. And... let's go draw up. Double turbo, please. Thank you. And do we actually bench the Arceus knowing that there is energy in there? Yeah. Let's do that. And yeah, let's actually go full bench. Yeah, we'll throw in the Zacian just in case. I might be screwing myself over here. I get that. Let's go in 180. We're going all in. If they get a Mewtwo V Union out right now... There's the Regigigas. Oh my goodness. If they get Regigigas out right now... Or not Regigigas out. Mewtwo V Union out right now. We're screwed. There's still 2 pieces. Right now, if they attack for 140... It doesn't matter. I guess if they trap the Zacian, that's actually bad. If they trap the Zacian, then we lose. Let's see how they play it. Regigigas, please. They are going to reload their deck. Oh, they could. If they play Tulip, though, they just lose. So, there we go. GG's. Yeah, really weird match. I did not have this on my bingo card of stuff to play against in ranked today. But interesting concept. They did wall off, and we did lose at least one attack there. However, they were not able to get they didn't get the Mewtwo V Union out, and I think that Cheren's Care actually did hurt them, and being able to reload with the Arceus, get that fresh, did skew prizes, and being able to attack with the Alakazam as well was pretty great in throwing off the prize race as well. Unfortunately, Regigigas was right there. We weren't able to get it to the very end, and it was there. It was ready to go. But regardless, interesting match. We'll take that win. GG's. See, this is where actually a really interesting test case for... Okay. Let's go and actually, you know what? If we attach the regular energy here and we get donked, we can still attack with Regigigas. So let's do that. A really interesting test case of the IRL competitive meta versus the online meta. And this deck did very well in real life, where Lost Box has been gaining in popularity, and Arceus generally has a strong matchup against Lost Box. Ooh, Iono, interesting. Okay, so their Roaring Moon is not going to pop off on this turn, which is good, Oh, it's not Roy. It's Garchomp? What's the ancient capsule for then? What? Okay, I can't act too surprised. I have been testing a variation of this deck. I don't like it. We need to take... thankfully, the Garchomp is a water Pokemon and not a fighting, because it would just one-shot us otherwise. I need to boss this up, like, right now. And assuming they don't get down a second Gibble, we should just win. Oh, hold on. 240. Yeah, we actually need... These are very bad for us, the Slitherwings. Okay. They do play Path to the Peak. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we just Spiritomb that away. Or we Lost Vacuum that away. And we go... We actually have to get rid of 2 Psychic Energy here, which sucks because this deck does not run much in the way of hand disruption. So let's go in the Starbirth here. We'll grab ourselves a double turbo and an Iono for the next turn. Actually, we could even play an Avery and disrupt their start or disrupt their bench. Let's go grab a double turbo here. And let's go gust up that Gibble. And this match should be over. Oh my goodness. Yeah, getting rid of that energy was awful for us. Let's go and see what we get. Okay, we get a Nest Ball. That might actually be a good thing to get down so we can shuffle up our deck a little bit. Yeah, these Slitherwings actually do 240 damage to Arceus, which is a little bit of a problem. And 240 damage to Regigigas. So yeah, that's a one-shot on this. So we don't want them to hit the Vs. Running into some wacky stuff on the ranked ladder today. I don't know what the deal is, but okay, go off. Go off. They are going to hit the Sada's Vitality. That does suck, because now they've got a little more of a shot to hang around in this game than I originally thought. Because, yeah, the Slitherwings only take 2 energy to attack. And if they hit an Escape Rope here, then this Regigigas should just die. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fighting weakness. Man, how often... Who's playing fighting decks in this economy? Okay. We can disrupt. We'll probably have to get rid of the Greninja. They'll probably get rid of the Greninja with the Avery, which is... Oh, okay, they can get rid of... Okay. They'll probably get rid of Greninja Mew. All right, let's go and... Actually, let's go and Nest Ball first. And we'll grab ourselves an Arceus. And we'll put the energy on Regigigas, actually. And let's go slam Path to the Peak down. And we're going to Avery as well. Now, Box of Disaster Choice Belt is pretty bad. Let's actually put the Box of Disaster on the Regigigas at the moment. And let's go swing for Trinity Nova. Now we really need something good here. Double Turbo Energy. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal. If they have any sort of damage modifier, we're going to be in big trouble. They're still doing a ton of damage here. Oh, the Sada's Vitality too. Oh, they could only attach one. Yeah, maybe we should have gotten an Iono so we could... I want to disrupt their bench. Their bench is pretty tight now. They don't have the Greninja. We'll path that. They don't have any draw power. They're still hitting for a lot, which is a big problem. We will take out this Slitherwing, but then the next one's going to be a problem. And yeah, if they get Garchomp rolling, then we are in big trouble because our hand is bricked pretty bad. Oh, 260? Oh, hold on. We might get knocked out. We might get knocked out. Oh, okay. We heal. We heal. Yeah, that can one-shot an Arceus? Really? Oh, that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Okay. So, knowing what we know now then, do we bench another Arceus? And we attach energy to the Arceus V and... Yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible. I need something real bad. Please, draw card. Okay, Iono, we can work with that. We can work. We'll figure it out. I know we're only getting 3 cards, but I would prefer 3 new cards. I think one could argue we should have gotten a Bidoof down. Yeah, if they one-shot, this, we just do damage to them anyway. Okay, they're gonna play Irida. Ah, they're gonna get Garchomp set up. Okay. That actually sucks, because, yeah, they can get back in this game. At least they don't one-shot. Like, if we were expecting a 2-hit on the Arceus anyway, I'm just deeply uncomfortable with how close they cut it. Ooh, Counter Catcher. Interesting. They probably have the rare candy, and you Counter Catcher probably the Arceus on the bench with the Choice Belt. Yeah. Yeah, that's a free 2-prize KO there. That does suck. At least we get the Regigigas to attack. At least we have a Regigigas to attack. Okay. This is getting closer than I would like. We are going to get this KO. It's dealing with this. That's going to be a problem. Actually, you know what? Let's go heal all that off. And we're actually going to swing with the Regigigas. Okay, we're back in it. We're back in it. Let's go. We are going to swing, and we are going to be confused. That part sucks. But, oh, we can just hammer in for 50, right? Yeah, 50 is going to do it. There we go. Okay. Okay, I feel a lot better. Now, if they swing, they're swinging for 160. This does 10 for each damage, 100. Yeah, this would do 260 damage. on this Garchomp, which is very nice. $200, yeah, if they swing into this, and hopefully they don't have a Cheryl. So let's see how this goes. I did not expect to be... What? We shady dealing right now? I think... Okay. I think I know where this is. I think this is the exact list that I was working with from Japan. I tweaked mine, and I still didn't like it. But, interesting that they're also trying this list. I'm intrigued that they would go with the Sobble, though, because at best, they can go into the Inteleon, and then that can do 70 damage, and then you do the quick shooting for 90, and maybe that's a way of cleaning up some mess here, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, okay, we get Iono. That does suck. 120 snipe is a little annoying, TBH. That's probably what they're gonna do. And then we're gonna have to be confused. We don't have to be confused. Actually, yeah, we can just gen energy up and then swing for 180. Oh, they're gonna stall. Oh, okay. Okay. Hydrolander for 160. Sure. Little annoying. But what's the play after? Yeah, I think they're going for stalling for time with the Inteleon. Okay. We can boss up. Do we boss up the Inteleon? No, we're not going to win. Okay. Hopefully they don't have a Cheryl. We're going to 160. We can't accelerate any energy. Oh, we can accelerate one. Okay, that doesn't matter. Reggie, please. Okay, hopefully they don't have Cheryl. Okay, they're going to get probably get Inteleon out with the quick shooting, which I don't think matters here. Yeah, they're going to do enough damage anyway. Yeah, they're going to use... Okay, if they're just going to use Inteleon to knock out this Arceus, then we still win, but we win with Regigigas instead. This is not the way I thought this video was going to go. I was really hoping to show more of the cool tricks that this deck can do. Like, how do you get around the attack? Okay. Let's let them play it out. Let's let them play it out. I would probably, if I were them, 70. Yeah, I would ping this. Oh, they're just going to Hydrolander and knock out the 180, 280. Yeah, this is actually kind of annoying because we're not going to win automatically unless we top deck Regigigas VSTAR. Oh, no. Okay, then we just have to hammer in then. This is unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. They can't one-shot us, thankfully. Hope Regigigas, please. No! Okay. We are going to hammer in for 50. And hopefully they don't have a Cheryl or some sort of out. Okay, they're going to play Slitherwing. If they get, like, the Sada's Vitality, we just lose. The Sada's Vitality into another energy, then we just lose. Okay, they're going to swing with the Regigigas here. Or not the Regigigas, the Inteleon. So we just win. We just win, thankfully. Not the way I would have hoped. Oh, we're... Okay, yeah, Waterfall. Okay, we're not confused. We're not confused. Yeah, we just win. And we're actually going to do a decent chunk of damage here as well. Let's go and gust up the Garchomp. And we're going to swing for 190 damage because Angry Whack gets powered up by taking damage. We are confused, but we take the win. GG. Jeez, not a good starting hand. Actually, Lost Box. Okay. This is... Alright. Let's go and get rid of 2 energy here. And we will go grab ourselves an Arceus. And we'll see what we can do. Unfortunately, losing 2 energy off the bat like that is really bad. Really bad for this deck. And we're actually going to lose a 3rd in a sec. That's like half our energy. And we're not going to have much to power up with. We're going to have to lean heavily on double turbos and jet energies here. Okay. We can get Arceus out at the very least. But it might be a rope double turbo sort of deal. And then we have nothing after that. And that would be very depressing. They are going to flush away Jirachi. They're not going to need it in this matchup. Kudos to our opponent for recognizing that. Okay, let's see if they get the turn 1 cram hit. Which actually makes it a little bit easier for us to work with. We can grab some hand disruption after that. Oh, we are going to get roped. Okay, let's go and put Arceus in the active then. Which might be to our disadvantage. We'll see. Yeah, if we get smacked by a Cramorant here, that would be unfortunate. Doesn't seem like they have it yet, though. I feel like they would bench it if they had it. It does make me kind of reluctant to Iono here, but Iono is like the only draw card we have. Okay. Let's go and grab an Arceus V-Star. We could get a Bibarel here as well, and that might actually be the play. So we can grab more cards. Yeah, we could potentially get a draw supporter as well. So let's go and grab a Bibarel and a double turbo. And do we have the pieces? Like, do we have Regigigas V-Star in? Yeah, we do. Okay. Okay, our opponent's off to a slow start. Let's go and draw up, and maybe we can grab something of value here. Yeah, we get an Iono. I don't think we need the Zacian. I will bench. Let's bench the Jirachi. I mean, we're a long ways away from... Okay, just in case Sableye stuff does come up, I would rather be prepared than not. And that also lets us bench our Skwovet pretty comfortably. And we can go grab this. And you know what? Let's go Path to the Peak as well here. Just in case. Shut off all options. And we only have 3 Psychic Energy. Let's go and put that on the Gigas. Now, the problem is, the Cheren's Care is great. However, the Cheren's Care is great. Unfortunately for us, we can't Cheren back into another Arceus in the way that I should have put the energy on the other Arceus so that we can Cheren to that Arceus V-Star and go from there. Otherwise, we're going to have to do some weird shenanigans. Like, we can heal off this Arceus, but we'll have to come in with the Regigigas and pray that we can actually make something happen here after that they can get out of the confusion. Okay. Let's go and see. Like, we could Jet Energy, to be fair. Yeah, we could Jet Energy back in. Attach the double turbo to here. And then Jet Energy on the following turn. They don't run a lot of hand disruption, so that's something we could potentially take advantage of. Wow, they got rid of double rope. They must have gotten a lot of good Pokemon here. So they've got how many in the Lost? 7 in the Lost Zone. Okay. We definitely want to hold on to the Cherens. The Jirachi is going to be incredibly important for our game plan here. I don't want to be getting sniped out of all our smaller Pokemon. They still have no attacker after 7 in the Lost Zone. That's pretty good for us. What is a bit alarming is that I don't want to play this Jet Energy right now because I don't want to launch Arceus into the active. They're going to bench Manaphy. I think they're just trying to stall for time here, which is, you know, fine. The Jet Energy is not going to help too much right now. I think we can shuffle them down. Let's try and get Regigigas VSTAR up. Or try and get an Arceus here. And maybe a double turbo attach would be better for us at this point in the game. Okay, Dark Energy. So they've got a Roaring Moon. They've got a Roaring Moon variation of the deck, which is... Okay, there's their Arceus VSTAR. That's nice. I'm actually... Yeah, let's go and Skwovet. And Gucci Belt, that's not going to help us. Let's go and... If they've got the Roaring Moon build... Okay, a DTE here is good. And actually, let's boss up one of the Comfeys and just give them fewer options to work with. Yeah, now they only get one Flower Select. Regigigas, please. Double Turbo. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Arceus hitting for 160 is probably not going to be the worst thing in the world. If they come in with a Roaring Moon and they Frenzy Gouging away the path to the peak, which I think is probably their only real recourse of action here. Yeah, we're not going to... Arceus is not going to one-shot a Roaring Moon anyway. So, not too worried about that. They do have to get rid of a Mirage Gate, though. Yeah, if they Frenzied Gouging, this only does 20 damage. If we put the double turbo, that's going to do nothing. Yeah, we would have to... Okay, they're going to bring in the Cram, finally. This might be too late. This might be too late. Okay, they're going to Rope. That's actually kind of annoying. We will give them... we could give them Arceus. Let's give them Arceus. And hopefully we can get like a Cheren's Care. I didn't want to give them a prize. Really didn't want to give them a prize. Okay, so we're going to use our attach here on the Arceus VSTAR. Yeah, and I wanted to keep the Skwovet. So let's go and shuffle our hand up. There's the Cheren. Okay, that's fantastic. But let's go drop first so that we don't clog up our hand. Oh, we get the double Cheren. Oh, that's goated. All right, let's go. Take all those cards back. Put the Arceus down. And let's go and swing. I'm still looking for that Regigigas, though. Still looking for that Regigigas. I would like to use it in a match. Okay. There we go. We have pushed this pretty far ahead. They could get the Roaring Moon out, but we still have a pretty good lead here. They've got 10 in the Lost Zone. Yeah, at this point, they really have to get Roaring Moon out, or I think this is done. Like, Sableye, thankfully, is not going... They could countercatcher the Jirachi, and then maybe things get weird from there. But our opponent, unfortunately, is drawn incredibly unfortunate. Their draws have been not good for a Lost Box deck. And yeah, we're just kind of chilling right now. There's an argument to be made of even holding onto our hand just because we can get a second Arceus rolling here. Oh, man. I was really hoping to... Oh, we're going to get Roxanne anyway. Okay. That's fine. Thankfully, we have... This is why I'm happy that we kept our Skwovet alive so that we could make an even better recovery than this. Regigigas, please. Here comes the Sableye. They get the energy. Do they get the switch out? Like, if they're doing 12 onto the Arceus, that's not going to be enough. And we can just share in that too. And just swing with Regigigas. We'll be confused. Okay. Nope, they're not gonna do it. Okay. Let's go then and Nestash. They are very quickly pushing this game. I mean, this is an absolute squash. There's the second Arceus V-Star. There's the energy. Where the heck are we going to find this Regigigas? Kind of a meme at this point. Just like, yeah, 1-1 Regigigas. What are we doing here? But then again, like, Regigigas it's very specific in its use. It's kind of like Arceus, but it swings harder and it's clunkier. 300 HP is very nice because it does avoid certain one-hit KO attacks. But if you're willing to work around it with the jet, yeah, I wanted to show like the jet energies and all that synergy. Unfortunately, not happening here. Okay, yeah, if they're just dropping 12 damage counters, like this is probably over. They could counter capture the Jirachi and maybe they can make some stuff happen, but I think this game is too far gone at this point. I mean, kudos to our opponent for playing this out. I would have scooped ages ago. At this point, we're playing to try and get Regigigas set up and attacking, and I don't even know if they'll let us do that at this point. Oh, here comes the counter catcher. Probably the... Oh. Got it. Oh, they're still only going to take out the Bibarel. Yeah, Jirachi is blocking everything on the bench right now, so that's actually fine. That's fine. Do we? I think we have to do it now. We have to get Regigigas in. Not in the way that I thought we would, but... And we are technically being risky here by doing it this way. Interesting. They could have brought up the damage bench Pokemon. They could have taken out the Jirachi, but okay. They take a prize. What we're going to do is we're actually going to use Raihan to get Regigigas set up here. So we will Raihan to the Arceus. We will grab ourselves. Thank you to our opponent for sticking around. We're going to grab Regigigas V-Star. And let's go and... Oh, we lose our draw engine, though. That's a little annoying. Because now... Yeah, we're going to swing for 230. But then what the heck? How do we get out of the active? We can't attack on the next turn. So we are playing with our food here a little bit. That's a little annoying. Because now we actually have to find a jet energy or something. If this was a... Like, we're way ahead. It's fine. But... I should have thought that through a little better. Now we have to Iono ourselves down to 1, and then Skwovet can dig us one more card. Maybe we should have benched that Bidoof so we could potentially get a Bibarel up. But yeah, this is not the way that I thought this was gonna go. But you know what? Here's what. Do they have the Charizard? No, they're gonna attack for nothing. GG. There we go. That is a look at Arceus V-Star with Regigigas V-Star. Again, I wish we could have done more of the Regigigas attacking. I really wanted to show more of the swinging for 230 damage and then using the jet energy to move a small Pokemon into the active. And unfortunately, the matches just didn't work out that way. Sometimes it happens, but regardless, I think we were able to show off a lot of cool other things that the deck can do. So we'll just have to live with that for now. But for the time being, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. Some quick plugs before we go. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, keep in mind, it's the holidays, and I'm not sure when this video is going to come out, but Christmas and New Year's are also on the Sunday, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I'm going to have to figure out. So follow me on Twitter and I'll let you know when we're going to move those streams. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.